Okay, Amy, we are good to go.
Okay, so I can go ahead and start the presentation.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, first of all, let me welcome everyone who's joined so far. I will be presenting about English at the Royal University for Women today. I kind of want to start off by sharing a little bit about me. Maybe it's a little unconventional, but I think it's good to know who you're listening to a little bit before we start. So a little bit about me and why I'm presenting to you today. I'm American, so I'm from the United States and I'm from the state of West Virginia. If you don't know where that is, I suggest you give it a Google search. You will find lots of pictures of mountains and rivers and valleys and things like that. And if you're not familiar with the geography, I have a picture here to the right for you. You can see the state of West Virginia in red. So how did I get here to Bahrain, to RUW? So I first started studying my undergraduate degree in international relations, and I focused on the Middle East and North Africa. And with that degree, I studied a lot of Arabic, and I knew I wanted to come to the Gulf. So after that degree, I studied a degree in teaching, and then I've been now in Bahrain for 5 years with my family. Since moving to Bahrain, I've been at RUW, and I've been serving in the Center for General Studies, and I've been teaching English. So this is what brings me to doing this webinar now. I've been teaching this English program for 5 years now. This is a special program for me. I've seen it grow and develop, and I know everything about it. And I'm really happy to present about it today to you and share more about RUW with you, which has become sort of my home away from home. And I think it will be for you the same way when you join, inshallah. So the agenda for today's webinar, I'm going to give you just a very brief overview about the orientation program, and then I'll get into the details, including the faculty that you'll have as instructors, our purpose with the program, some of the benefits of our program and why we're different from other programs, our levels in the program and our courses that we offer. Then I'll summarize everything at the end for you so that you remember the key points. And then we'll get to your questions, which hopefully I can answer right away. So the English for Academic Success Program. Okay, this is the actual name of our program. You'll hear it called this on campus. It's called the English for Academic Success Program, or we say the EAS program. So this program is actually housed under the Center for General Studies. So we have the center, and then we have the EAS program, okay? This program is assured by Pearson Education in the UK. And basically what that means is that this is a very well-known entity in the UK for education. They come every year, and they basically make sure that we're adhering to their standards, their quality, their high quality standards, okay? And every year, alhamdulillah, we pass and it stays assured. So we're really proud of that. And this program is designed specifically for our students who do not meet our proficiency requirement for the university, which is 5.5 IELTS, okay? So you join the program only if you do not meet this requirement. Its aims are to enhance the students' level of English and to empower them with the skills needed to pursue their academic life at RUW. So we want to make sure that whenever you're done with English, you are in a good place academically and language-wise to start your degree program and succeed in it. Your instructors, I would be one of them. Okay, so that's me. I'm a lecturer in the Center for General Studies, and I teach the English courses within the program and some courses outside of the program. So you might have me for English one time and then for another course another time. Courses that I'm really passionate about are the English composition courses or writing courses or research courses and literature courses. I love teaching these. I really believe that if you can become a really good writer, it means that you're also a really good thinker. You're able to express your thoughts and your ideas and be persuasive. And I find that to be very powerful. And so I love teaching students this skill. I think if you're a good writer, you can be unstoppable. We also have teaching with me, Miss Hajar, and she's a lecturer just like me in the EAS program. And she also teaches courses outside of the EAS program. So again, you might have her for English and then later down the road, have her for another course. She's really passionate about teaching all the English courses, and she loves teaching women's studies courses. So for the courses that she doesn't do for English, she teaches women's studies, and she's very, very passionate about that. We would be your instructors. It is just the two of us. Now, what is our purpose? You might think that our purpose with an English program is only to focus on English, but you will find that that's not quite the case. We focus on a lot of different things in our program, and we're really proud of that. So yes, one, it's critical to improve your language level. And obviously that's because you need to perform in your degree program, right? You don't want to struggle later in your courses and your coursework because of your language. So I always tell my students, hard work now in the program means an easier life later, okay? It is hard, university is hard, and you don't want language to be another obstacle, okay? Second thing is we refine your critical thinking skills. So we really teach beyond just memorizing things. We really want you to think about things, come up with your own ideas, your own solutions, be creative. And that's because, well, you're the future and we have a lot of problems to solve in this world. And we want you to be part of that solution. So we teach beyond just, repeating grammar structures and learning vocabulary and just repeating it. No, we have deep discussions where you express and be creative with your ideas. 3, we aim to boost your confidence. And why do we do that? Well, because in university and in life, you need to know how to express your opinions, to defend them, to be persuasive, to stand up and give presentations, to write effectively. And to do all of that, you first need to have knowledge of what you're talking about, right? But you also need to have faith in your capabilities. So practice makes perfect. We practice a lot in our program so that you can be able to do all of these things. The last thing I want to draw your attention to is that we expose you to so many interesting and very important topics, global topics, whether it's art, fashion, climate change, engineering, farming, genetics, technology. We literally discuss all of these subjects within English. Why do we do that? Well, we want to build a strong basis of your understanding in these topics that are really important, but also we want to enable you to be able to discuss these with the right terms and the right vocabulary. And this skill will allow you to be successful in your other courses and beyond university. This will serve you very well. Program benefits. So these are a few small classes. These are language courses at the end. It's not a typical sort of subject. They are language courses. You need a lot of attention. And with small classes, you get more individualized, tailored attention. You're able to communicate with your peers a lot more. You're able to communicate with your teacher a lot more. And not just communicate, but you're allowed to bond with them a lot more. You'll find that the connection after going through our program to everyone in the classroom is so strong. We really become like a family at the end of this program. We're all very, very close. You also get the benefit of having passionate and knowledgeable lecturers. I know that seems like I'm patting myself on the back here, but really Ms. Hodger and I, we care so much about what we do, and we bring a lot of passion into the classroom. We really care about each student as if they are our own daughters and our own sisters. So you get that benefit as well. You also get the benefit of just lots of opportunity to practice, whether it's in the classroom or out of the classroom. We have so many resources that are available for you all the time that if you really tap into this and use the hours that we are together, you have this chance to really change yourself by the end of the program. We're also really proud of our different learning styles. We use blended learning, which basically means that we use different modes of technology and different mediums to teach, whether it's traditional or online and different platforms. We're really proud to have blended learning integrated into our program. We also, the last thing, we are proud that our students at the end of the program, they earn a Pearson Diploma of English for Academic Success. And I'm going to talk about this in a little bit more detail on the next slide. And you can see an example here to the right. So the Diploma of English for Academic Success is a certification that comes from Pearson Education. This is the same institute that comes and verifies that, you know, we're doing high quality work. They also grant you this certification. So it's a symbol of all of your hard work. You've completed the program, and it's also a certification that kind of helps you stand out. You can put it on a CV, you can present it to future employers. It's just something a little extra to make you stand out at the end that says, look at what I've done. I've completed this really intensive English program, and I'm capable of performing in English. That's basically what it says. Okay. Our levels and our courses. So we have 2 levels in our EAS program. We have EAS level 1. I'm going to talk about that first. Within EAS level 1, here in the purple, these are the names of our courses. We have listening, speaking, and critical thinking 1. And then we have reading, writing, and critical thinking 1. EAS level 1 is targeting students who have an IELTS. I'm sure you're familiar with IELTS, an IELTS level of 1 to 3. That's who it's suitable for. Now, if you are placed into EAS level 1, that means you need 2 semesters to go through the entire EAS program. It also means that you will be solely focusing on English in that semester. You're not allowed to register for any other outside courses within your degree program or anything like that. You need to focus on English this semester. And that's because we really need it to improve at this point. With EAS level 2, we have similar courses, but obviously just a higher level: listening, speaking, and critical thinking 2, reading and writing and critical thinking 2. Now with this level, this is suitable for students with an IELTS of 3.5 to 5. And if you're placed at this level, you will complete the program in 1 semester, so less time. And if you place in this level, you will be allowed to register for 2 other required courses that count as credit towards your degree. Okay, so you'll be doing English and you'll be taking other courses that count towards your degree. Okay, so total EAS level 1, just to go back, you will spend 2 semesters, an entire year, learning English if you're placed at this level. If you're placed at this level, you will spend only 1 semester. Okay. our courses continued. I'm going to focus on the materials and resources that we use on this page. So we use a textbook called University Success, and this is, again, by Pearson Education. We specifically chose this because it's designed for learners like you. It's designed for learners who need to prepare for this university environment, okay? And with the textbook, we also get access to this online digital resource called My English Lab. And I have this picture here on the side just to show you an example. If, for example, in one of the listening and speaking courses, you feel like you need to practice a little bit more outside, or something in class wasn't clear and you want to go back and check, you can open that up and go to it and do practice questions on your own. You can play the recording over and over, complete the exercises. This is like a drag and drop exercise anytime and anywhere. So we're really happy to have this, and this is incredibly useful for students because, again, you can do it anytime. So I'll give you the summary now, the key points. The EAS program is here to empower students who have not met our English language requirement of 5.5 IELTS so that they have success in their academic life and beyond. In the program, you learn far more than just language through our program. You form close connections with your peers, your teachers, you're gaining academic skills and life skills, you're building up your confidence, and you're gaining a well-rounded perspective on various important global topics. And finally, at the end, you complete your program. You also get a diploma of English for academic success issued by Pearson Education in the UK. All right, this is basically the essentials of the EAS program that you need to know. So now I think, Ahmed, you will see if there's any questions in the chat, and I will do my best to answer all of them on the spot, inshallah.
Yeah, thank you, Amy. Until now, we don't have any questions, but we will give a couple of minutes. Maybe
Sure.
they will gather some questions and put them on the chat.
Okay.
One of the questions, Amy, is there a general English courses?
Yes, so these courses are focused mainly on academic English because, I mean, within this, you will get a lot of general English, and the way we are speaking daily in our courses, you will learn general English along with it. But it is, you know, there is a heavy emphasis on academic English because you're in a university setting. Thank you for your question, whoever asked.
Another question, do we have to take IELTS after taking the English to continue with the university studies?
No, you do not have to retest to enter your degree program. You have to pass your courses in the program. That's a great question. Is it clear? You have to simply pass. We do not retest you to make sure. We just expect you to pass the courses.
And I assume, I think this has been mentioned in different webinars, but students will be able to be tested to assess their entry level so they can be decided on which classes they will be, you know, taking right at the beginning of their English course.
Yes, that's right. If you don't come with an IELTS, we have an alternative test at RUW. You can either come to the campus and do a test, or for example, if you're traveling or you live a bit far away, I don't mean in Bahrain, I mean farther than in Bahrain, we can arrange to have an interview to assess your level. So it's not a problem if you don't come with IELTS. You can just come to campus or talk with registration and we can arrange another way to assess. When does universe? I don't know when it started. It started a while ago, but it is open. It's open now.
Maybe we can tell them if there's a deadline for registration. That will be helpful.
I'm not sure. I'm not the person to ask this, but maybe we can get back to them.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Any other questions? Okay, I saw Miriam's chat now. How many hours per day for English courses? That's a good question. Let me see if I can find daily. It's about 4 to 5 hours. But I want to tell you the contact hours that you can expect per semester. So in EAS level 1, by the end of the semester, you will have spent about 330 hours in the courses. In EAS level 2, you will have spent by the end of the semester approximately 300 hours in coursework. So quite a lot, which to me, some people, it's like, oh my God, that's a lot of time in English. But if you think about it in the sense of like, what an opportunity to improve your English. I mean, you could change seriously 180 degrees with that amount of time studying a subject. So it's all about how you look at it.
One other question I can see, can we take additional English classes during the university studies? I think they mean after, like they finish the English for academic purposes, maybe in year 2 or year 3, just to enhance their English. This is what I think they are asking about.
Yeah, that's a good question as well. So there is additional English. There's one at the moment. We're working on other ones as well, but there is one other English course that you can take. And actually, if you are a little weak at the end of the program, you're advised to take this course anyways. But if you want to always take it, I mean, even if you pass the program and you're doing fantastic, if you want to take it, of course, you can always register for it just to improve further. Yeah. And this class is called English for Tertiary Studies, and there's a heavy emphasis on writing and academic writing and research writing in that course.
Okay, thank you very much. We'll give it just one more minute to see if we have
Sure.
any more questions.
While we're waiting, I will just go to the next slide where I have my contact info. I even bravely put my WhatsApp. I see we only have 8 participants, so I'm okay giving my number out. But I wanted to make sure that any of you who are very seriously interested, if you can't think of questions now, but something comes up later, please don't hesitate to send me a message, whether it's email or WhatsApp. I can gladly answer that and guide you. Not a problem at all.
Okay, I think that's it. No more questions on the chat or Q&A. Thank you very much, Amy, for your time and the presentation today. And thank you, everyone, for being with us today. Again, this webinar has been recorded and link will be shared with you. The contact details, thanks for Amy to put it here. You can reach her on email or WhatsApp. And we look forward to have you at the university soon. Thank you, everyone, and have a very good evening.
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much, Ahmed.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.